What's up everybody, here we are on my third account, free to play in the UltimateMyth Rebirth, and I wanted to go over the first 2 weeks super quickly of what I did based off what I was aiming for with this account setup. If the thumbnail wasn't clear enough, this is going to be my assassin focused account, so no Wukong, no Demon Hu Yi, and no Ranger Leader. Basically all of the heroes that you see everywhere. I'll be giving my thoughts about my progression and the future plans I have for this account. Let's get it. Alright, so on the screen right now is my assassin free-to-play account. Week 1 of a new server has a number of beginner and ranking events that are very helpful. When you get your Pandora's box, part of your first week login rewards, I suggest aiming for a 2x copy of your chosen DPS carry. So in this example, you can see I was able to get a pretty damn good 10x pull here with 2x Nezha copy, 1 Yellow Emperor, who I would be building later since he is Assassin, and then Quillen helped so I could actually start summoning for Demon Quillen in the Ascension Hall. Now, of course, RNG is RNG, you may not be lucky enough to get a 2x copy of your main DPS carry. But of course, this is the goal you're trying to look for. I ended up choosing to go with Nezha. If we click on the screen right here and we look at him on my profile, I chose to go with this hero as my main DPS carry, followed by the assassin leader. Nezha is amazing on bosses with his ultimate, which if you click on it right here, with his ultimate multi-attack, and great for picking off specific frontline targets in an enemy setup. So if we go back out of the screen right here and we go into just like very briefly some DPS boss testing with what my Nezha currently can do, we just go into the ongoing illusion trial. I go into the drill option. Now I don't have Erlang, so I'm not getting that 50% damage bump, so these numbers are going to be quite accurate for what he's normally capable of doing. We're just going to click on battle here. That's my typical setup. I have my Nezha up there, I have my Demon Quillen for support DPS, Assassin Leader, I have my Demon TNU, and then my Nua, which I do want to replace later, but I'll get into that later on in the video. So let's just click on skip right now. And of course there's going to be RNG, like sometimes you're going to get higher damage, sometimes you're going to get lower, that's just how it is. But if we click on the battle statistics, we are going to be able to see that my Nezha currently is doing 135 million, give or take. This was just one fight. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. You can see my assassin leader. You can see he's doing not bad. I mean, almost 90 million. Now we do have Nua boosting my Nezha's attack. This is a very strong hero Nezha, because if I swap to my spender account, which is ranger class focused, meaning I haven't invested much into the assassin guild skill or class skill, I'll use the same heroes as I did with my assassin account, skipping the battle. The results you will see, Nezha right here is a high DPS threat. Now the downfall is because Wukong copies are more accessible starting off. You can get them from the chapter milestone quest, or if you're a spender, you have the Wukong offer here, or you have the top up amount reward here. It was an RNG nightmare trying to gather up duplicates for the star up process. If I click on my roster, I was waiting a long time just for one more copy of Nezha if I click on him, so I could finally unlock his first shapeshift node. I finally got it a couple days ago, as you can see right here. I went with the speed as my first choice. Then I was able to dump all my deity token ones, and I maxed it out at level 5. It's been honestly frustrating trying to get those copies, and I think what they could do is, if we back out of this quickly, you go into your Immortal Palace. Even though they do have an advanced summon wish hero list, if you click on the information, you can see when you put one there, you're not guaranteed. It just ups the chances. So what I think they can do to further help is maybe introduce a number system so you can number your picked heroes where 1 has higher chances than say 2, 3, and 4. So in this case, I really want Nezha. I can drop the number 1 on him. So his chances when I do summon a SR hero are higher than, say, I want to put Yellow Emperor at 2, then 3, then 4, something like that. So it just gives me a higher chance of getting him because that is my main focus on this account. I'm just constantly getting the heroes that I'm eventually going to build, but not the heroes that I'm building right now. If we go back out and we look in my inventory quickly, I have been stockpiling the deity token ones because I do want Nezha to be my first maxed out shapeshift hero. I do have 975, and if we click on my hero Nezha, I did show this like just briefly a couple seconds ago. I do have his first node maxed out. Assassins, I feel early on, I just wasn't having nearly as much fun as I was with the Ranger or Ranger/Fighter class setups because of the high investment needed to see performance. I was really struggling in the early game. When I was trying to push early on for that rank rush event was very hard, so what I would have done differently is still focused on Wukong, at least for the first 1 to 2 weeks for better progression. For the server summon event, I think I did fine. You get a lot of summon opportunities your first week, so you can see I was able to get up to the low 3000s. The ranking rewards are also very super helpful because it gives you those Ascension Pearls if you place top 3. I believe I ended week 1 with this roster. I still can't remember because honestly this was so long ago and there's so many screenshots on my phone to look through, but yeah, I was just sitting on a 9-star Neza and a 5-star Demon Quillen. This was going to be my first Demon/God hero focus. Even though Demon Quillen is a Ranger class, his DPS support is top tier and definitely helps my progression for survivability purposes. Week 2 is your server's Demon Hu Yi summon event, so because I didn't care for this, I skipped and put that gold towards the Wish summon event, which had Demon Quillen as a hero select option. Not much else going on here, doing dailies, doing week 2 events, and at the end of the week, I believe this was what my account was looking like. I improved my 9-star Neza to 11-star and brought my 5-star Demon Quillen to 7-star. Fast forwarding once again to my current day, so if we go to the main screen and then we click on my profile, at the time of this recording I am on day 47 for an account update, and this is going to be what my plans are moving forward. So currently if we click on the screen, my roster is looking like this. My main setup, obviously I have my Neza as my main DPS carry, I have Demon Quillen, I have Nuwa, I have the Assassin Leader, and then now I'm working on Demon TNU. I was able to get a 15-star Demon Quillen on day 39 as a free-to-play, which I think is quite good, even though I feel I had very bad RNG, meaning I was just constantly going to pity either on the Ascension Hall summons or those Wish summons. Moving forward, I would like to drop Nuwa and replace with Soul Collectors, which they are down here. I don't know what's going on with this account, but you can see I only have them at 5-star, despite having them in my advanced summon wish list since day 1. Insanely bad luck here. Although Soul Collectors is basically mediocre at everything, they are still an assassin class with buffs, DPS, and heals, so they're more of a support DPS. Just don't rely on this hero for damage, because if I show my spender account using Soul Collector at 15 stars, you can see right here with the battle results that the DPS is minimal. Then as I casually continue playing, my endgame setup, if I scroll up to the top here, drop Soul Collectors and replace with, if we go into the gallery, where is he? Right here. I would then replace with Demon Lai Fang. Now, the reason being is I don't see many using him, and I think he could be interesting with his AoE damage, revive, and frontline tanking potential. The other choice, if we back out of here while we're still in the gallery, and I go into right here, the other choice would be God Change. I don't know how you say this name. This would be more on like a full-on damage setup since Demon Quillen provides those heals I need for survivability. Then of course, God Change is an assassin hero with an interesting skill kit of buff/freeze. This is like way down the road though. Like we're talking at least 2+ months if I'm still playing the game by then, since I still need to build, if we go back out here to my roster, I still need to build up my Demon TNU up to 15 stars. I'm currently working on my Assassin Leader Shapeshift nodes. As you can see right here, I have 1, 2, 3 unlocked, 2 more to go. It takes a lot of hero food. As you can see, it's 3 5-star heroes for each one. I could probably unlock another node, but I'm kind of just holding on to my hero food to see what other options are available. And even though I do have some deity token 2s left, so I could start upgrading the level here to say Power of Tiger for more speed, I think I'm going to save those for Demon TNU. If we go to the main screen here, I'm rocking an account combat power of 18 million. And if we go into my leader, a reborn level of R8 and level 49. I haven't bought really any of the realm deals yet. Like if we go over here to my void and then the realms tower and we click on the main one and we go into the deals, you can see like I still have, or well, not that far back, but I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more I could buy if I wanted to. That's going to give me that purple key when needed, but I've just been using my gold on summons and the events, so these are still available when I need them. I feel assassin setups will excel in boss damage like I showed earlier, and PvP when trying to utilize that burst DPS and dodge. However, I find them heavily reliant on your hero placement, meaning let's go into a PvP fight right now. So let's go into friends and we're going to click on, let's just click on Clever. Now, Although Clever has a combat power of 35 million, well, let's just say in this battle it's going to be 18 million to 27 million. I don't expect to win here, but this is more so me just to show you what I'm talking about. Now I do have more speed, plus with Neza he steals the enemy's speed. I'll put that skill on the screen right here. So the reason I say this class is very manual play is whatever frontline hero I need Neza to hopefully one-shot with his burst DPS ultimate is I have to move him accordingly. Like if I wanted him to focus Wukong, I would place him in this spot. If I wanted to focus Demon Quillin, or if I wanted to focus the Ranger Leader. That's already a lot of manual play. If I compare that to my other accounts being Ranger focused, a lot of them have AoE damage, so placement isn't really a huge deal. So I'm not trying to focus fire a specific enemy, so autoplay is easier. So for this enemy, let's say I want to try to take out the Ranger Leader, I would place my Neza in this spot. I swap this around, making sure Neza still stays first in the attack order. You can see by it saying first right here. Then second is going to be my Assassin Leader, third Demon Quillin, fourth Demon TNU, and then fifth Nuwa. Then you'll notice my Assassin Leader at the top right here is opposite of his Wukong, and honestly I forgot what hero this is. I think I know it, but then I think I don't. But anyways, my Assassin Leader is opposite these. And also how the Assassin Leader ulti works as he hits the opponent and then the opponent's behind his target. So you're going to want to find the right enemies to be opposite of. So once again, manual play is needed more than other accounts. Like if I wanted him to focus Demon Quillin, I have to place him here, which is what I'm going to try to do in this fight. So what we're going to do is just watch this through. I know the combat speed is going to be fast, but you can see Neza, he went first, he focused fired his Ranger Leader, didn't one-shot, but he did take him quite low, and then we're most likely just going to get spanked right here. But you can see based off how my positioning works, there's just a lot of manual play. And I didn't expect myself to win. Like this player has a higher invested team of heroes. But I just wanted to show this more so for the formation order. Let me know down in the comments if you have an assassin account going and what is your favorite hero. Like I said, I do think the assassins have potential. It's just going to take a while and need a lot of hero investment. Unless of course you're spending, and then it won't take as much time. It's going to take money. As always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.